Hello, everyone, and welcome to the BGF CyberSpace Metta Meditation. Now, in previous sessions, I mentioned that there are a variety of methods that could be used for Metta meditation. So tonight's topic is, can a kitten be used as a meditation object? The main idea is to use a device that can trigger the arising of loving kindness from the heart. And loving kindness or metta is an emotion, the feeling of goodwill that sustains thoughts of wishing happiness for another, and the willingness to forgive any fault. So tonight's I'm going to touch a method that's rather unconventional, that is not found in a traditional approach. It is introduced by Ajahn Brahm, who uses a kitten to trigger the arising of metta. At another time, I will tell you an amazing story of Ajahn Brahm's cat, who found its way back to the Bodhinyana monastery in Perth. Now, Ajahn Brahm's favorite expression of metta is captured by the words, "The door of my heart is fully open to you, forever, whoever you are, and whatever you have done." So metta is love without a self, arising from inspiration, expecting nothing back in return, and without any conditions. The Buddha has compared metta to a mother's love for her child. While a mother might not always like her child or agree with everything it does, she will always care for the child and wish it only happiness. Such love is open-hearted, non-discriminating, and liberating kindness. When performing metta meditation, you focus your attention on feeling of loving kindness, developing that delightful emotion until it fills the mind. Ajahn Brahm has compared kindling metta to lighting a campfire. If you have ever started a campfire before, many years ago, before we have electric oven or gas oven, we have to light a fire in the kitchen using logs, pieces of wood. I remember that in my own home, my father would have to chop the firewood and my mother would have to tend the firewood, start a fire with the firewood. Now, to start the fire with a firewood, you don't put the fire on in the firewood itself, because there's no way that the fire is going to light up. So you have to start with something that's flammable, like a piece of paper or anything that's easy to light. And those days you pour some kerosene oil on the wood. When the paper starts burning, then you can add small twigs or strips of dry wood. And so you're kindling the fire. Yeah. When it gets bigger, you can put thicker pieces of wood. And once the fire gets going, then you can put big logs. This is a campfire, right? Once the fire is roaring and very hot, then that's the time that you can put the wet and sappy logs. And they will soon burn, because eventually the flame will be so strong that even the sappy logs will burn. So Ajahn Brahm says that metta can be compared with the warm and radiant fire that's burning in your heart. Now, you cannot expect to light a fire of loving kindness by starting with a difficult object. No more than you can expect to light a campfire by striking a match under a thick log. You're not going to succeed. So, do not begin metta by spreading loving kindness to someone you have difficulty with or an enemy. So instead, we begin spreading loving kindness to something that's easy to ignite with loving kindness. Okay, so to prepare for metta meditation, Ajahn Brahm would ground his mindfulness in the present moment. Well, in our own practice, our practice of a cyberspace metta, we adopt a similar method by performing the body scan and mindfulness of the breath to bring ourselves back to the present moment before we proceed to our metta wishes. And then Ajahn would initiate metta meditation by imagining a kitten Well, Ajahn loves cats, especially kittens. So his imaginary kitten is used to kindle the flame of loving kindness. He will continue to think of the little kitten, and his heart will light up with metta, with loving kindness. And he continues to visualize his imaginary friend, picturing it as an abandoned, hungry, and very afraid kitten that's very afraid. The poor kitten has only known rejection, violence, and loneliness all its life. He even imagines that the bones of the kitten is sticking out from its emaciated body, its fur soiled with grime and maybe some blood, and its body rigid with terror. So if the kitten is left unattended, the vulnerable little kitten will surely die. When he feels the kitten's pain fully, his heart opens, releasing a flood of compassion. He feels the motivation to care and protect the kitten. So he imagined himself looking deeply into its anxious eyes, trying to melt its apprehension with metta that flows from his eyes. Then he picks up the little kitten and brings it to his chest so that it can feel the warmth of his body. And the fear in the kitten slowly ebbs away as its trust grows. And then when the kitten is completely relaxed and starts feeling warm, relaxed, it starts purring. Yeah. So this is how Ajahn Brahm begins his meditation of metta. He uses his imagination and inner speech to paint a picture in his mind where the flames of metta can arise. So at the end of the mental exercise with his eyes still closed, he focused the attention on the region around his heart and feel the warm glow of loving kindness. So the kitten, the imaginary kitten, is like a paper that is used to start a campfire. Well, if you don't like kittens, you can choose something else, maybe a puppy or maybe a baby perhaps. So whatever you choose as your first object of metta, you make it an imaginary being and not a real one. Ajahn is a student who doesn't like animals or babies. So when this was introduced, she says, oh no, I don't like animals or babies. But she has been growing some flowers in a pot in her apartment. So Ajahn suggests that she chooses one of her plants as the first object of metta. So she imagined a seedling so delicate and tender that it needed all her love, her care, and protection to survive. And she directed her loving energy to the vulnerable little potted plant until it burst from its bud and eventually grow into a beautiful plant, giving rise to a beautiful, fragrant flower. So she started using this method during the retreat. And then she said that was the only session when she was not waiting for the bell to ring. So you can be rather creative and experiment on the object during meditation. Yeah. And the idea is that the object should start the fire in your heart for metta to arise. So you can try different methods. The idea is that you need to generate loving kindness in your heart. In our case, what we do is we make use of the wishes of loving kindness. And after a while, when the loving kindness begins to sink into your mind and heart, just mentioning the wishes itself can bring about the arising of loving kindness, right? So thank you for coming to join us in this meditation weekly. Some of you have been very consistent in your practice. And I believe that if you go for a meditation retreat, you will find that metta will be very helpful in bringing up the joy and happiness in you. You can make use of, if you use the breath, you can use anapanasati and metta together in different ways, using different techniques in order to, depending on the situation that you're in. This is something that I have also used in my own meditation retreat. So, as usual, I would say that if you want to start off with metta meditation, just free your mind from negative emotions, especially anger, enmity, discomfort. Just clear your mind from that, because the anger will act as a barrier, preventing you from going into metta. The second thing is free your mind from worries and fears and anxieties. Create a space in your mind where you feel comfortable, where your mind is free from worry and anxiety. You have mental happiness. And of course, if you are free from physical happiness and suffering, well, that is good. It's good to have physical happiness in our practice. Okay, and we will make 4 wishes. The first wish is, may my heart be peaceful and free. May my heart be peaceful and free. That's the first wish. Second wish is, may my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. Third wish, may my body be healthy. So to enjoy good health, may my body be healthy. And the fourth wish, may I be well and happy. Now, I've mentioned before that if you find 4 wishes a bit too much to say in your mind during your practice, especially if you're just starting with metta meditation, you can just stick with 1 wish, the wish that works well with you, that resonates with you. Then later on, as your meditation develops, you can make use of the 4 wishes. Now, in my meditation, I make use of the 4 wishes, right? Sometimes I just make use of 1 wish as well, depending on the situation. So you just have to see what is most appropriate for you when you sit down to meditate. And also you can make use of, may I be well, may I be happy, at any time. Even just before you fall asleep, as you lie at your head lies on the pillow, you could say, may I be well, may I be happy. And in the moment when you get up, you say, may I be well, may I be happy. As you go to the toilet to brush your teeth, you can make that wish. And as you walk in the evening, you can make that wish. So this is a wish that you can use at all places and all times. And in fact, we have to bring metta meditation beyond the meditation cushion. It is well and good to sit down and meditate, like what we do on a Wednesday night. But we should also take the wishes of loving kindness along with us to be like our companion. And then you begin to see the changes that occur, the subtle changes that occurs within your mind and within your heart. Yeah. All right, so if you're ready right now, we will begin with our loving kindness meditation. I'll ring the bell in order to listen to the bell, the sound of the bell fading away, and then we begin to watch the breath. We take some deep breaths first, and then we do the body scan. That is the practice of inner smile. And then we return back to the breath again. That is in order to bring our mind to the present moment, to anchor the mind before we start with our wishes. Just relax the body and mind and feel the spaciousness within your heart. Bring your mind and heart to a state of contentment. At this moment right now, there's nothing else that you require except to dedicate yourself to the practice of loving kindness. Now let us take a few deep breaths. And as you breathe in and out, feel the relaxation in your body. Feel that your body is being nourished by good breath. Now we will proceed to the body scan and the inner smile. We start off by paying attention to our crown. And in fact, if you just pay attention, you might feel some sensations on your scalp at the top of your head. Okay, can you feel something there at the top of your head? And bring a smile to the very top of your head, to your crown area. Put a smile there. This smile will enhance good health and well-being. An inner smile radiates peace and happiness, friendliness and relaxation. Now just move to your forehead. Can you feel some sensations in your forehead? All right, the moment you can feel some sensation, just put a smile on your forehead. Let your forehead smile. Is your forehead smiling now? And now to the space between your eyebrows. Put a smile at this spot between your eyebrows. Now bring your inner smile to your eyes. Let your eyes smile, smiling eyes. Relaxing your eyes and let your eyes sparkle with smiles. And just be aware of your face now. Bringing smiles to your face. Now to your neck. Being aware of your neck. And bringing a smile to your neck area. As at the base of your neck is the thyroid gland. Just put a smile there. Blessing your thyroid gland. May it function well and give you good health. And now let's be aware of our chest, the upper part of the chest. What do you have in the upper part of your chest? You have your heart and your lungs. Can you just put a smile? Put a smile in your chest. And let your heart smile. Is your heart smiling now? A smiling heart is very useful for the practice of metta. So let the heart open up with a big warm smile. And let the smile now radiate to your lungs. Now how about the back? A smile to the back of your chest. And at the back will be your spinal cord, also blessing your spinal cord. You need your good, healthy spinal cord for good health. And then the second half, the lower part of your chest area, on the front side, you would have the solar plexus. It's a nerve center that very often reacts to negative emotions. When you have anger, frustration, fear, the solar plexus is the part that gets very tensed up. Now put a smile at the solar plexus, relaxing your solar plexus so that you have good emotions, good energy. A smile for your solar plexus, and a relaxed solar plexus is so good, useful for the other organs in your middle part of your body. Your liver, which is on the right side of your body, a smile for your liver. And the back of the body will be your kidneys. Smile for your kidneys. Let your kidneys smile with good health. And then on the left side of your body will be your spleen. And then just beside the spleen will be the pancreas. So just put smiles on these vital organs of your body. And now to the stomach area, a system for digestion, for you to be able to absorb nutrition from the food that you eat. And also the intestines, small and large intestines, that fill a good part of your abdomen, just the stomach and intestines. And of course, the outlet, eventually right down to the large intestines. And also a smile for your bladder and urinary system. And then for the males, a smile for the prostate gland. And the females, the ovaries and uterus. So they will always remain healthy. The organs are happy and healthy. Now let us return back to our breath again. Let us even sharpen our mindfulness by using the breath as the object for sharpening. As you breathe in and out, you will be able to feel the sensations of your breath. There are many areas of the body where you can feel the breath. One obvious area is around your nostril. As you breathe in and out, there's some movement of air there. So you can anchor your mindfulness around your nostril area. But some people have some problems of identifying the breath at the nostril, and in which case it could be inside the mouth, in your throat area, in your chest area, or even in your abdomen area, or you can feel the entire body moving with the breath. So choose a spot that is most convenient for you, and it doesn't always have to be the same spot. For me, I like to make use of the breath around my nostril because I find that's very fine, and it's quite easy for me to identify. But you don't have to visualize the breath at your nostril, just be aware of the breath. So we do not want you to try to see your breath at your nostril, because that will make your eyes somewhat cross-eyed and give you headache later on. We do not want that, but just be aware of the movement of the breath as the breath comes in and out. And just watch with alertness the movement of the breath. You don't have to over-concentrate at this stage. Just be aware of the movement of the breath. It's like you're sitting at the beach and watching the waves come and go. So at this stage, we take it at this level first. Just watching your breath, and maybe just to keep track of your breath, it might be useful to start counting. As you breathe in and out, you count 1, in and out, you count 2, and so on, up to number 10, and upon reaching number 10, return back to number 1 and start again. And in fact, you can do this for a long time. You can do it 1 hour, actually just watching the breath. Sometimes the mind is at the breath, but at other times it's not so sharp, it doesn't see the breath. At other times, the mind is taken over by thoughts or by sleepiness and by agitation. But each time when that happens, you just gently bring the mind back to the breath. So that's part of the practice, and over time, the mindfulness becomes sharper and more energetic. So that's how we train our mindfulness. So now let's just watch the breath, and using the counting method, just watch the breath, okay? So let's do it now. Are you able to watch your breath through counting? If the mind has really wandered in between, that's quite normal. So don't be kind to yourself and just bring the mind back. If you find your mind getting sleepy, just sit a little bit straighter and take a sharper breath, stronger breath, and try to bring back the alertness on the mind. So as you watch the breath, you are always monitoring what is happening to the mind. It's a good way to keep track of your minds. And if your meditation is doing very good, you can watch 2 cycles, 3 cycles, 4 cycles of 1 to 10 without your mind straying too much. Yeah? So that's part of the training. Over time, we are able to do that. We are able to kind of extend the amount of time that we can keep on the breath. But to be sure, sometimes the thoughts will come in your mind. This mental chattering will always be there because we come from an active life. And as you begin to continue with your practice, like you go on a retreat, then maybe the chatter will begin to subside. But this is part of the training. So don't be too harsh with yourself. If you find that the mind is too chatty, normal, or too much imagination, the moment you are aware, just note, the mind is chatting. Just bring then drop it and bring the mind back. So you learn how to drop stray thoughts that come to your mind. You just drop and then you return back to the meditation object. You keep doing it again and again, and that itself is a process of strengthening your mindfulness. Now let us breathe in another way. Let us feel the whole body of the breath. Now as we breathe in, we relax ourselves, and as we breathe out, you smile in your heart. Okay, breathing in, you relax and calm yourself. Breathing out, you smile. Experience the whole breath in your body. Can you experience your body as you breathe? The whole breath. As you breathe in and out, you experience the whole body. So now let us proceed on to making wishes. As I mentioned earlier, we make use of 4 wishes, but the first time we start making the wishes to ourselves. Yes, you're sending thoughts of loving kindness, wishes of loving kindness to yourself first. Because for you to be the vessel of loving kindness, your heart should be peaceful, and you must be filled with happiness and kindness. And after making that wishes to yourself, then we make wishes for others. Okay, so now let us keep a smile in your heart, making the first wish. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. Think about being healthy, enjoying good health. good health flowing through your body. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. Have a sense of ease and well-being. May I be well and happy. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. So by making these wishes, we set the condition for our heart to open up with love and kindness. And you become a friend to yourself. No more being a critique of yourself. Be a friend. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself. Making wishes of love and kindness. Having a heart that is free, that's peaceful, a mind that is happy, a body that's healthy, and basically having a sense of well-being and happiness. What a wonderful state to be in. So these are the wishes that everyone would like to have for themselves. And now let us think of some other people as we send thoughts of loving kindness. And the first group of people that we send our loving kindness to will be people to whom we are indebted for all the love and kindness that they have given to us. Here we can think of our parents, our grandparents, our teachers, how much we have benefited from their love and from their wisdom, from their knowledge, and from their sacrifice. So if you are sending loving kindness, say for instance your mother, just imagine that your mother is seated just in front of you, and she's in a good mood, a good state of mind, and happy. And then you speak to her with kindness, with gratitude from your heart, wishing her, mother, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Wherever you are, mother, may you be well and happy. And in the same manner, you'll send the same loving thoughts for your father, who has been the pillar for the family. You send loving thoughts to him, wishing him happiness. And if you could remember your grandparents, if they have, if you grew up with them, think of the kindness of your grandparents. Yes, you send loving kindness to them. They might not be around, but wherever they are, I just wish them well, having gratitude for all the kindness and love that they have showered upon you. And then to your teachers, the knowledge that we get comes from our teachers, really. We learn so many things from them. So just send your loving wishes to your teachers, especially to the teachers that teach you Dhamma. And loving kindness also to your mentors. So let's send loving thoughts to this first group of people. Making the 4 wishes, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Now let's send thoughts of loving kindness to our immediate family members. You can send loving kindness to your spouse, to your children, and if you have grandchildren, to your grandchildren as well. If you don't have any immediate family of your own, then to your siblings, your brothers and sisters, and if they have children, to your nephews and nieces. Right, so let's now send loving thoughts as we remember them one by one, bringing them to our mind and making wishes of loving kindness, as if you're speaking to them from your heart. And now let's send thoughts of loving kindness to beings around the world. Just imagine that the beings of this world are gathered around you, and they have all assumed a human form. So you send loving kindness to them in different directions. This is training ourselves to go beyond our circle of love, the people whom we are close to, now moving to other living beings, extending to them the same quality of love that you have sent to yourself, to those who are close to you, to those who have benefited you, using the same quality of love, extending this loving wishes to all beings of this world. Now let us send our loving thoughts to all the beings in the forward direction. All beings in the forward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Now the beings in the rightward direction, send your loving thoughts to them. Beings in the backward direction, beings in the rightward direction, beings in the downward direction, beings in the upward direction, beings in all directions. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sadasoti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sadasoti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba sanganubhavena sadasoti bhavantu te. Let us now share merits of focusing the peace and quietness inside and in the calmness of your mind. Send your wholesome thoughts and sharing your merits with the devas, your guardian deities and protectors. May they continue to guide and protect you and your loved ones. May they also give blessings to the donors, the supporters, and members of BGF. May they also give blessings to the members of other Buddhist organizations as well. And may the world be blessed. Etta vatacha ammehi sampadam punya sampadam sabedeva sabesata sabebuta anumodantu sabasampati sedia. Let us now recall to mind our departed relatives and friends, wherever they may be. If they can benefit from these merits, we like to share these merits to them. We like to transfer these merits for their well-being and happiness. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Let us now make a closing aspiration. By the grace of the merits that we have generated, may we not follow the way of the foolish. May we be blessed with wise friends and skillful teachers. May we always remain on the path of Dharma until we reach a final liberation. Amena punya kamena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yavanibana patiya. Now let's make a closing invocation to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, from whom you receive blessings and protection. O Buddha, my spiritual master and refuge, thank you for the blessings, guidance, and protection. The Dhamma, holy saints and spiritual teachers, bodhisattvas, Dhamma protectors, and devas, thank you for the blessings, guidance, and protection. May the Buddha be at my head, the Dhamma in my heart, and the Sangha by my side to guide and protect me always. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear-struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and may all beings find relief. May all beings share in these merits that we have generated. May these merits help to bring them good health, happiness, and peace. May beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, to share in these merits of ours, and may they long protect the Buddha Sasana. Let us say sadhu. 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 Sadhu.